On this, let's bring in Congressman Brad Sherman, a member of the House Foreign Affairs Committee. Congressman, we have seen that, with the lack of a speaker, there is some trouble in appropriating aid to Israel. Is there a way around that?
If only a dozen Republicans would join us tomorrow to put together a bipartisan power sharing for the House of Representatives, we could be on the floor on Monday passing aid for Israel, passing aid for Ukraine, and we'd keep the government open come November 17th. Instead, Republicans keep shooting at each other, trying somehow to reach a majority while excluding 48% of the House. We need a bipartisan agreement on how to run the House.
All right. So when you look at the situation underway in Israel right now, what does that nation need from the United States?
It needs advanced munitions, it needs artillery shells, and most importantly, it needs replenishment of Iron Dome to shoot down some of these. It's already been 6,000 rockets, and there'd be far more if, God forbid, Hezbollah gets involved in this. So we need to be providing this. There's sufficient funds in the pipeline to do what we've already done, but Congress needs to meet and pass a supplemental bill to fund Israel. We need to do some other important things as well.
What about Iran's hand in all of this? Is there a message that the Congress can send to Iran?
I think we've already sent a message to Hezbollah and Iran by putting that aircraft carrier group in the Eastern Mediterranean. The Hezbollah needs to stay out of this fight, and they should be regarded as basically an agency of the Iranian government. They've undertaken this or that with one or two of their soldiers or a dozen of their soldiers, but we've got to keep them out of this war.
And what about the American hostages that are being held there? Obviously concerned for all of the hostages, but there are more than a dozen Americans being held. How do we address that?
I wish I could give you an answer. They're obviously being held by people who will who are ready to kill them and who are on a hair trigger expecting efforts. I know that we're talking to Qatar about somehow arranging for the release of some of these hostages, but I think it will be very difficult to get our hostages back.
Congressman Brad Sherman, a member of the House Foreign Affairs Committee and a Democrat of California. Thanks for coming on.
Thank you.